Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to AVTG. And in today's video, as you see, I got my FL Studios up, and I'm going to be talking to you about my top 5 favorite plugins to use. All these plugins are you have to pay for them, except for one. One is free, but doesn't necessarily do anything unless you have the other paid for plugins. So I got all 5 of them launched up on FL Studio, so I don't have to be fumbling through and everything. And I got the websites up on the also on the screen. I'm going to talk to you why I like these 5 plugins and how much they cost so you can get them. As y'all know, like I ain't balling, I don't got a lot of money like that and everything. So these are, you know, inexpensive to, I wouldn't say necessarily like pricey. Ain't no $600, $700 stuff, but ranging from like definitely like $20 to like $300. So save up them coins and buy some of these plugins. But okay, so the first one I want to go to is a Studiorack right here, and I'm just starting to understand what this is really about. So my wife and I, she sings and everything. I'm trying to get like vocal chains ready for her. So this is all about experimenting with different plugins, processing them, putting them in specific orders, just trial and error. And all the videos I watch and actually trying it myself, um, it's a great tool. And as you can see, here it is right here. Um, I don't have all the waves plugins. Like I said, I'm just starting out getting them and everything, so I don't have them all. But like, let's just say for starters, you could just go to, let's say, vocals, and let's do easy clean vocal, right? And the only one that I actually have is the R compressor, which is actually right here, but it creates a vocal chain. So look like you got, not really sure what this is, but you got some de-essing at the end, you got some EQ, you got some compression, you got some more compression. So basically, as you can see, is like you could just put stuff into the Studiorack, and it doesn't take up, like, as you can see, this has 8 plugins right here. So essentially, you can only fill up like one slot right here. This is 9, 10 slots, and that will bog down your computer and all that stuff and everything. But essentially, you could just have one slot for the Studiorack mono, and within that you have 8 different plugins, and then you can even do more. Let me see. You can do your macros, and you can even do parallel processing and all that stuff. But cool thing about this is that like it categorizes it. So like, okay, I don't have this right here, but let me go to see. Like, you even do a multi-band split, so you could dig really deep into this mess. But let's say, for example, I want to put in API, which I got also. I haven't really used. I haven't used at all. But it was a great deal on waves.com. So let's put this up right here. All right, so I got the compressor. Let me see. Let me just do another one for the sake of it. RCOMP right there. Let me throw in API EQ. Let me throw in. This is not in any particular order. I'm just throwing the doubler. Blah blah blah. So now you got all these things, and you could individually tweak them. You could set macros to them and everything. You could adjust it all right here. So yeah, I recommend getting that. It's free on the website. Go to the website for y'all. It's free. So like I said, it doesn't mean anything if you don't have any Wave plugins or whatever. So that's cool. So the next one is the Pro Q3 by Fabfilter. Or Fabfilter Pro-Q, whatever it's called. I don't know. All these names. And I've seen people use this for a while. I'm like, let me see what it's about. And I like it. It's easy to, I don't know, for me it's just like, I'm a visual person, and mixing isn't about looking and seeing. It's about hearing. But I'm learning to rely on hearing and everything, listening. to the mix and everything. But just the visual, the colors that I could see like what band I'm on, what frequencies, um, knocking down or turning up and everything, and it just makes it a little more easier for me. And I'm just scratching the surface. I just got this about a week ago, and I'm already in love with it. Um, how much does this bad boy cost? Let's see. Let's go to buy it now. I forgot how much it costs. Okay, so for the bundle is 1,000, which the bundle has like all these other plugins. But for Fabfilter, it's 179. Now, I highly recommend it. It's a high quality EQ plugin. It really is high quality, and they got a buttload of presets. Dynamics. Even within the dynamics, they got drums, EDM, all this stuff. Look how just beautiful this thing looks. I mean, doesn't really matter because even the basic of plugins still are great, but it's just something to look at and marvel. Like, look at this, So it's just a clean little plugin, so I like it. I highly recommend it. 179. So for the third one, Nectar III. This one I highly recommend for singer-songwriters, producers, engineer, and even content creators. Because the cool thing about this is like for example, if I had audio running through here, I go to the vocal assistant and I'll go in system mode and it'll analyze the source and they'll create a chain. They'll be like, okay, compressor, EQ, automatically comes with a pitch thing, so you could go there and do your pitch correction. You can set up delays, you can set up gates. It'll generate all this stuff for you, and then you can tweak it and everything. And also, the cool thing about this is that there's this thing called I forgot what it's technically called, but it's a follow EQ mode. So what it'll do is instead of it just being like a static, or not static, but it's just the EQ setting is locked in. It will follow the EQ. So like when it's working, you can see it bouncing up and down. So that's pretty cool. And also the cool thing about this is that it has an unmask mode, which is great for, let's say you singing a cover, right? And there's you don't have the stems, you just got the beat from a producer or whatever. And what it'll do is it'll listen to that MP3 track, and it will carve out a space in the frequency in the mix for your vocals to sit on, so it'll sit better. So that's really dope. And everything. So how much does this cost? Where's my thing? I'm still getting used to this Mac, guys, so buy now. So actually Nectar III is $100. Yeah, so it's normally priced is $250, but it's $150 off. But what I got was, it was a bundle, so I paid that exact same price, $250 for Nectar III and vocal synth. But if you buy it individually, it'd be like $350, so I saved like $100. So highly recommend it. Comes with vocal assistant, comes with Melodyne 5, follow EQ mode, RX breath control, the relay plugin, and it's really good. Yeah, see the vocal synth. But I got the bundle. Yeah, see right here. So $300 for the bundle, but $200 of those is for the vocal synth. So you see how much you can save. So highly, highly, highly recommend that. Okay, let's go on to Melodyne. This about a week ago also. And I'll do a video on this, but basically it's a form of pitch correction. It's not real time, so you have to kind of input the audio source in, and it will render it in like 5 points. It render it in like so fast. It's like a megabyte. And it'll tell you what key is in. And it's actually true because I tested it out. It was accurate. The song, like Lauren was singing, is a B major, and as soon as I put her vocals in, it said B major. And what kind of happens is, like, if I could, do I have a file up here? No, I do not have a file up here, but basically you'll see like waveforms of the vocals, in here, and then you can essentially just drag each note, each syllable, and edit it. and it's very natural sounding. It's not like that T-Pain auto-tune effect. If you're going for that's great, but if you want to do more natural vocal pitch correction, you definitely gotta get this. The Essentials version is $99. And I think the full blown one runs a few hundred, I think. Let me see. 1 second. 1 second. Yeah, it's second. And so this is what you could do, like this right here. So like if this is how it's supposed to be, great. But if it's not, you can say, okay, I want to bring this down, and you just listen to it, and you know how it's supposed to sound. And it's really great, and you even analyze chords and everything. You can even do dynamic functions where you could make each note or not note word louder or softer, quieter. You can even do a little bit de-essing by trimming down this part right here, trimming down this part. So it's really great. And it's let me go to my Melodyne 5. So full blown $849. I think, right? Yep. The Essentials is $100. You can see right here, I recommend getting the Essentials. If you're just starting out like me, it'll definitely get the job done. No regrets here. Let's go back to, I think I have one more, and it's the R compressor. This is a Waves plugin, and I just like it because it's simple. It doesn't have all these knobs. Like if you look right here, this could be kind of intimidating for some people, and I don't feel like mess with all this stuff. I just want something I can throw on real quick and get the job done. And this is it right here. It's clean, it's effective. They got presets from engineers, producers out there, vocal something real quick. I'll just to get a starting point, throw this on, then I'll adjust it, hit the warm, smooth, electro, whatever, and it's very, very clean and very, very simple. It's just something that you can just throw on and just bam, you're good to go. And how much does this cost? Here it's $29.99. Original price is $80, which isn't bad, but you save 62%, so it's on sale for $49. But they give you the other 40% off, so it's $30. And I have seen these sales going on all year. So they have sales like there's always a sale. And then if you want to not pay $30, if you say, well, I'm gonna spend a little bit more to get more, you can look down here, and these are all the bundles that you can get that have that in there. So let's go to the gold one, right? Normal price is $800. They're gonna save you 81%, so they're gonna knock it down to $250. But then they're gonna take even more. So you pay $150 from $800, and you get I don't know how many plugins this is, but as you can see, let's see if it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and there's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 6 and 7 is 42. So it's about 42 plugins. Oh, I should just count it. Over 40 plugins right here for $150. So these ain't no garbage plugins. Like, these are really, really great. I know Stefan Reed uses this right here. The Renaissance, like all these down here. You get that for like $150. So I highly recommend, getting on some Waves and everything. If you big balling out there. Let me see. Quick. Oh, this is what I got too. The API collection. That's how I got the API. And I got the CLA right there also. But $71. It's like you can't beat that. But let me go. I also gonna do a video on Waves when I get the chance and everything. Hopefully my audio sources, my audio levels is good, guys. But I'll fix it in post. Let's say you want the Horizon, like it's $4,000. You get that for $347, bro. $347. Like that's ridiculous. Like what? That's like a I don't even know what you could get. What's that like? What's that in like what you could get? What you could get that with something else like the money? God, I can't speak. Over 80 plugins, bro. 80 plugins. So you get that, you straight. But yeah, guys, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching. Let me know if y'all like this video. Leave a like and comment down below. This was just a quick little video about my 5 favorite plugins to use, and I like all of them. I'm going to dig deep into all these plugins, and I'm going to give you reviews on, especially on the Studiorack, on the Nectar, because I think like those are game changers. Melodyne's a game changer, and everybody should get that. But thanks, guys. I'm done rapping. Y'all have a nice day. Peace.